Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. So in this SQL problem, we have a table called nums and we have here two columns in this. One is ID and another is num, and we have some numbers in this. So ID is increasing and number is a column which has integers and there can be repeating numbers in that. So the problem is to find out the numbers from this num column which occurred consecutively in three or more rows, which repeated consecutively in three or more rows. So if I talk about one here, one. In top three rows, there is one which is occurring three times repeatedly. So we need to find such numbers. So आइए देखते हैं इसको कैसे सॉल्व करेंगे step by step. First of all, I would recommend all of you to give it a try yourself. You can try it on lead code as well. I will provide the link in description, and also I will provide the query to run it and try it in MySql workbench if you want. So let's get into the solution. तो हमारे पास इस टेबल में हमें अगर ये डिसाइड करना है कि कौन सा, हमें ये देखना होगा फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी नीड टू कंपेयर. अगर हमें देखना है कि कोई नंबर थ्री टाइम्स रिपीट हुआ है कंसेक्यूटिवली, तो हमें देखना होगा कि ये नंबर इसकी अबव जो राइट अबव जो दो रोज हैं उनसे मैच करता है या नहीं, उनमें जो वैल्यूज हैं उनसे मैच करता है नहीं. if I talk about one here, it should match with above two rows, but how do we compare? There is no way to compare the rows, top row and bottom row in SQL. We just can compare columns with each other, not the rows. So I can compare this ID column with num column, and if we had some other columns, we can compare those, but we can't compare rows. So in that case, I will need to bring in the top above values in the column itself. So I can bring this value here in the column and right above value here in the column and above to above value here in the column itself. Then I will be able to compare them. So this is what I need to do. So let's see how I can do that. So I will write select all, comma. I would write lag. Lag is a window function. And if you want to learn about window functions more, I will provide a link in the description to some very good resources. So I need lag, and lag will be of this num column. So lag of num by 1. So firstly I'm getting right above row. The row right above, what value was there in num column, I'm getting that. And I need to write over here, and I need to write nothing in over since no partition, because the whole table is our partition, single partition. So I will choose here as num lag 1, and of course I need to write from nums table. Let's run this. So as you can see, we got the answer, and the num column we just shifted the num column by 1. We just shifted it down by one step, and we got right above value for that num row in num lag 1. You can see here it was in the 6th row, right above value was 1. So we got 1 here in front of it. So we can now compare it. But we need one more column with two steps shifted, because we need to compare all three, not two columns. So this column also I need to compare with this column. So I need to create another such column, but with two steps shifted. So I'll copy this line only, and I'll just write 2 here, and I'll give it a name like 2. Let's run it. Okay, I don't need to give comma here. I'll get error. Yeah. Okay, so now we get the right, and as you can see, this in top 3 rows, this 1 is repeating 3 times. So this 1 is here equal in all 3 rows, all 3 columns, sorry. So I can now compare it and make a filter on this whole table and compare it and then get my output. So I would put it in a subquery. I would use with clause. So with, I would call it t1 as, and I would write select all from t1, and I would write a where condition where num this column is equal to this, and all these 3 columns I need to make equal. So I would write t1 dot num equal to t1 dot num lag1 and t1 dot num lag1 to t1 dot num lag2, and I have no underscore here. Let's run it. So as we can see, only one was the single column, one was the single value, single number that was repeated consecutively in 3 rows. That's why we got only that row. But we need to just select this column. So, and in the problem statement, we need to select those numbers only, not all the rows, and the numbers also only one time, single. So I will choose distinct value, distinct of num from t1 and where. Yes, and let me give it a name of as consecutive nums. There can be more values in that, but in our table here, our demo table here, only single value or single digit was like that. There can be more values like that. I will run it, and yes, we got our answer. So yeah, this is our solution. There is one more way to do it. I would like you guys to write in the comment section what is that another way to solve it. I would give a hint. In that way, we are, instead of using window functions we are using joins to create lags. These lag1 and lag2 columns we are creating with the help of self join. Write down the solution using the self joins in the comment, and I will pin the right solution. And I hope this video has helped you. Please like the video and subscribe the channel for more such videos.